Good morning, welcome to Surrey Sports Park in Guildford and welcome to the Action Challenge North Downs 50k. So as you can see, we did our registration and yeah, which is all really nice and pleasant. Quite a nice setup here, lots of amenities and bibs and bobs for you to do or to get yourself ready beforehand. But yeah, now we're done and we're ready to go. So we've got a lanyard on, we've got our number, we're 1055 and yeah, we're all ready to go. So just waiting. It's 23 minutes past 6. I kick off my wave at 6:45 a.m. and yeah, we'll be looking forward to getting around this course. It's going to be a hot one today, 31 degrees. So at the moment it's quite nice and cool. Don't know what the temperature is at the minute, but it's probably around 18, something like that. So it's not too bad at the minute, but it's not going to stay like that for very long. So you have to manage the water, manage the heat, but still, if we can do that, okay, it'll be a good day. So yeah, looking forward to it. Right, we're gonna get ourselves sorted and I will see you in a bit.
Today, if you're taking snacks with you as you go on the route, make sure you drop the litter into a bin, if it's a banana peel or a packet or anything like that. If you can't put it in the bin, take it with you. If you can carry it full, you can carry it in. Okay, nice and simple. That's the most important thing, is just to make sure that you are safe today. I cannot emphasize this enough. I know you're all super fit, super healthy, super psyched, but that... Good luck, everybody. We'll see you back here at the end. Enjoy your wonderful walk down.
Go down, should everyone up. There you go. Never had that before. Go back.
Okay, we are on our way on the North Downs 50k, sorry, and yeah, it's the right start. Bit of hill climbing at the start, and now we're on the flat, so quite nice. It's warm already. See how it goes in a bit. Right, I'll catch up with you soon. Right, we are just over 5k in, so yeah, okay, quite up and down as you can imagine on the North Downs, but otherwise we're alright. Just taking it easy, no point going out too quick in this heat, so yeah, right, catch up with you in a bit. Right, coming to the first aid station at 10k in, something like that. So top up and get back out.
Well done.
Thank you.
Sit you in, well done.
Thank you.
No, you don't need too much of that. It's really sticky.
Do you want to sort your bag out?
Can I or?
Thank you. Thank you. Right, we are, as you know, we obviously passed aid station number 1. That was just over 10k in, and we're now on our way to aid station number 2, which will be the halfway point of this race. So yeah, we're alright. The body was a bit slow to get going this morning. It took me a good 4 or 5 miles to get into it. Don't know why, just felt really sluggish, but going now, so just being careful not to try and go too quick, because it certainly is getting warm. So yeah, it won't be a quick one today, but that's fine. So hopefully we get it done by lunchtime, so we're not out in that high heat too long. But right, I'm gonna carry on. I'll see you in a bit. Right, as you can see, we are 22k in to the North Downs 50k by Ultra Challenge. So yeah, we're going alright, just taking it steady. It is a warm day, so going through plenty of water, and yeah, as I said earlier, this won't be a quick 50k, just be a steady one, just enjoying it really. So yeah, it's nice just to mosey around, but yeah, we'll be at the second aid station soon. I can see it down the bottom of the hill, so probably a couple of k away from that, but I'll see you there. Right, we are coming into the rest stop now. Just about 100 metres or so to go, and then we'll be on our way out. Again, stop here for a few minutes, won't be too long, just enough to cool down for a minute, refresh ourselves, and then we'll be off again. So far, nice race, beautiful course. So just a bit hot, a bit cooler, be a lot easier, but there you go. Otherwise, all good. You alright? Yeah, good, you alright? Good. Right, obviously we passed the second aid station and we're working our way towards the third one now. It's getting hot now, and so far the start of this second half there's a lot less shade, so having to be really careful and take whatever shade we can get, but yes, certainly getting warm, so feeling it a little bit, but we'll keep just plodding on. And yeah, and we'll get there in the end, so let's see how we get on. Right, I will see you in a bit. Right, quick update. So We have about 7-ish miles to go in the North Downs 50k. So definitely hot now, feeling the heat, so just taking it steady. Definitely not going very quick, walking a bit, running a bit. Yeah, I don't like the heat. As I'm probably sure you've heard before on my videos, it doesn't suit me. The first half of the race had a lot more shade than the second half. As you can see now, we're in the forest, but it's quite a wide path, so the sun's getting through and the sun's up high now, so yeah, not so much shade as there was earlier, so making the second half hot, meaning going through more fluid, but we've got the last aid station coming up very soon, maybe in a mile, so we'll refuel there before doing the last 10k or so. So otherwise, yeah, it's a beautiful course, beautiful race. I do like the North Downs. As I say, I've run it before with Freedom Racing, different direction, slightly different route, but covered some of the same footpaths, recognised quite a few on the way. So yeah, it is a beautiful place to run, so just nicer when it's not 30 odd degrees. Right, okay, I'm going to get going and I will see you at the aid station. Right, that's the final checkpoint done. 10k to go to the finish. So yeah, we're on our way. Nice and hot, but I did find a shop. Had a Calippo, which was nice, and a nice cold drink as well. So and then we just topped up everything in the aid station there, and now we're on our way. 10k, see you in a bit. .8k to go, 5 miles. Hot. This weather does not suit me for running, that's for sure. Probably going to get it done in 6-ish hours, but 6 and a bit. But would like to have done it faster, but second half's been too hot. Started out alright, I was able to manage the heat, spent most of it in the shade. Yeah, not doing so good with it now. That ice lolly helped back there, but probably need another 4 or 5 of those, plus a nice bath. That would do. Nice ice bath. So still haven't got any of those. So yeah, we'll just have to get to the end and then try and cool off. All right, see you in a bit. Right, we are a couple of K from the end. Oh my word, it's hot. Oh, I know I keep moaning about the heat, but there's just nowhere to hide. I mean, look. The last few miles have been like that. It's just tiny little patches of shade here and there, but and it's too hot to run in the sun directly. So you run a bit, walk a bit, try and find somewhere to cool off and then carry on again.
Yeah, it's not great, but we're almost there now, so we're going to get it done. I haven't filmed as much as I wanted to actually, so apologies for that. It's just been trying to keep cool, so not focusing enough on filming, but I'll definitely film the run-in, so you'll see that. Right, I'll catch you in a bit. Right, we are pretty much there. Just coming back into the Surrey Sports Park. I'll let you have a look around for a minute. Some football training going on there. Not sure who that is, but I know Chelsea use this facility for something. But anyway. Thank you, well done. Making our way down the final path. See the finish line in the distance.
At least they can have it.
But that heat's been a killer. But it's done now. Thank God. Now I've got to try and cool off. Alright, let's see our final stretch. Cheers. Well done. There we go. Final finishing line stretch.
Welcome to the finish. Let's get you scanned in one final time.
Here we are.
That's it. Show you on your backside. Go and get yourself a medal. That's how it works. You get to the finish, you turn around, you do that. We're all happy.
Thank you.
Well done. Come and get yourself scanned.
Thank you.
Hello, so it's obviously after the race. It's just a few days past the race now, so we've just been resting. So yeah, I just wanted to just give you a quick recap on how the race went, really. Yeah, I think it was a case of just a heat management day, pretty much. But yeah, it certainly wasn't easy. I would say it took me over 6.5 hours to do that race, and it shouldn't take that long to do that race. I was, I would have wanted to get that done in under 6 hours. But whilst the heat wasn't such a problem until the halfway point, from the halfway point onwards, it became a bit of a, for me, because I don't run well in the heat, it became a bit of a bit of a battle a little bit, really, of just trying to keep cool and keep moving. So from the get-go, obviously race start great and everything. From the get-go, I wasn't actually feeling brilliant for the first 4 miles. I don't know why that was, but it passed. But so first 4 miles was a little bit sluggish, and then kind of got into the race. We were the hills weren't like that bad. It was just it's the North Downs. It's not like, they're not mountains, of course. They're just rolling hills, really. So the hills weren't too bad, but it was, the first 4 miles were a bit slow. But then we got into it, and it was fine. And I would say pretty much all of the first half of the race was shaded, bar a few points where you came out and a bit of exposure. So the sun wasn't really a problem. We were keeping quite nice cool in the shade, and so running wasn't too bad. And I mean, we weren't going fast, that's for sure, but I did hit the halfway point, the second aid station near Dorking. I was there in under 3 hours, 2 hours and 50 or something like that, which meant the second half of the race was like way slower. I think, we finished over, I can't remember exactly my finishing time, I'll have to check, but it was over 6.5 hours, maybe 6:40 actually, which meant the last half of the race, because I left the aid station, the second aid station, bang on 3 hours. So I spent about, 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes in there, something like that, and then got going again. But completely exposed in the heat from the moment when we left the aid station. Really, it was quite well in the open anyway. The aid station, there was cover there, so we were okay when we were there and cooled off and we were able to dip our hats and stuff like that, which is great. But as soon as I got back out onto the dust footpath that we came down to get to the aid station, it was exposed there. Turned the corner straight into another opened, footpath or public path, and that was just completely exposed. So straight away from there, I was starting to get hot, and and that really played out through the whole of the second half of the race, which just meant I slowed down basically, and it became really a walk run scenario, just so I didn't overheat, which is a shame, because I really, it would have been nice just to get it done a little quicker. But it's a great race. I mean, the course is beautiful. If you've run the North Downs before, then you'll know what it's like around there. It's a beautiful place, the Surrey Hills. If anybody has done the Freedom Racing North Downs 50k, some of it follows a similar route, except you're starting Freedom Racing, you start in Dorking and you make your way back towards Guildford. In this case, you start at Guildford, you make your way to Dorking, and then the route back is slightly different, because it's a loop with the Ultra Challenge race. With the Freedom Racing race, it's there and back on the same path. But many of the parts of the course you would recognise if you'd done that race. So I mean, it's a beautiful course, beautiful races, well marshalled, well signposted. You don't need your watch. I had my watch and the map on my watch. You don't need that though. You don't need GPX. It's really well signposted, so there was no issues there. And the aid stations were fine as well. Snacks and bits. You could also buy food at the aid station, the major aid stations. So the start finish line of the 50k in Guildford had hot food, plenty of hot food and that, and also the second aid station which was the start and finish the start line of the 25k race, also had hot food at the start as well. So you could yeah, you could buy food as well as just the usual ultra snacks, you know, high sugar foods that you have. So yeah, it's so well run event. As I mentioned in the pre-race video, it's not the cheapest event. The reason for that is they put on quite a bit of fanfare and, you know, marquees and all that sort of stuff at the start. So obviously that stuff costs money. So the organisation of the event, but also I think for this event, 50% of the profits always go to charity. So that's why you pay slightly more. So yeah, more than you would do for a standard ultra event. This is really a kind of like a fundraising event. That's what it's all aimed at and geared at. So, but they are fun because there's a lot of people there in general. Not so many as I thought of this race, but still quite a few people are kicking around. And after the race, if you hang around, you know, there's people around to chat to, and, you know, they have a bar for spectators and things like that. I think the last thing I wanted when I got back was a pint. So hot. So just got back and was like, yeah, straight on fluids, trying to rehydrate myself. But yeah, the heat management I think was definitely the biggest challenge of the day. You had to carry 2 litres of water with you at all times, which made it a bit tricky. But I carried one in my hand just to squirt my face, and that kind of worked okay. Although it got hot, it was better than no water at all. So I was squeezing it on top of my head and stuff, trying to keep myself cool. But so yeah, all in all, a nice race. Would have been a lot easier if it hadn't been hot, but that's just how it works. But yeah, highly recommended, I would say. If it's something you want to do, particularly if you want to do something for charity, it's a good one. If you want to do something for charity, yeah, so maybe next year I might do that. One of their other events, they do quite a lot of events, as you'll see in the pre-race video, race briefing. And yeah, maybe I'll do another one. They do a nice one on the Isle of Wight, actually, which I quite like the look of. So that was my second event from them. The first one was London to Brighton, which was my second ultra marathon, as I said in the race briefing. And yeah, another well organised event. So yeah, all in all, good. I hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry I didn't film as much as I wanted to. I think it was just because I was too hot. I wasn't really taking the camera out as often as I should have done. Getting a bit too boiled. But yeah, so apologies for not filming as much. I hope you still got to appreciate some of the course and some of the sights on the course and kind of what it was like. But yeah, so, and maybe you have a go at it yourself. But if you did like the video, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. It's really much appreciated as we try to organically grow this channel. And I look forward to seeing you on the channel soon. So train hard, race hard, have fun. Till next time, I'll see you soon. Take care.